Do I have lipstick on my teeth? I think we're good. Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a Sephora collection based type of video. So I was thinking of ideas the other day of what videos I want to film, and I really wanted to dedicate a whole entire video to the Sephora collection. Now if you didn't know what the Sephora collection is, Sephora, the ginormous makeup store that is all around the world, has their own inside brand called the Sephora collection. They have everything from skincare, body care to makeup. They have everything. It's way more affordable than most brands that are sold in Sephora. Number one reason for me wanting to do this video is because I've tried so much of their stuff and I honestly have not been disappointed yet. Like nearly everything that I've tried from them, I absolutely love. I just think it's a brand that everyone sleeps on and they need to nod. It is quite affordable. Some people will shake their head at that and think, oh, it's in Sephora, you know, it's $26 for a highlighter or whatever it is, that's not affordable. Okay, so if you live in Australia, you know our drugstore pricing is terrible. Most Revlon products are around the $30 mark, sometimes can go up to $39. My point of Sephora collection is it's like that really nice in the middle. It's like not too expensive that it's like Marc Jacobs, but it's not like L'Oreal, you should not be charging this. You know what I mean? Like it's pretty reasonable. A lot of things here are $20, around the $20 mark. I think there was one thing that was $30 and that was a foundation, but other than that, nearly everything here is in between $20 and $30. So I thought I'd do a video because I honestly love some of their products. They are like my go-tos, products that I cannot live without, and stuff that is like cult, like favorite, like holy grail, ride or die for me. So yeah, I thought I'd just sit down and mention some of my favorite Sephora collection products and do some swatches and stuff and just tell you guys why I like this. Yes, the sports girl video is coming. Okay. Before I even get into this video, I really want to ask a question. Do you guys really want first impressions, or would you rather me test out a range, a brand, a company of products, whatever, and then give a review with swatches and stuff? Or would you honestly want me to sit here and just slap it on for the first time and tell you my first opinion? Because I feel like that's not giving the product a fair go. I like being honest here, and I like telling you guys when I don't like something and when I think something's fucking shit, but I truly don't believe that you can really comment on a product on a first impression, because you need to learn if a certain product is going to work with that based foundation or an oil-based primer. There's so many things that you need to like try before you have an opinion about a product. So I don't like doing first impressions, especially one branded ones, but you guys really want me to do them. Definitely do the sports girl one, but I don't think I'll do another one like that again. I definitely want to do like brand reviews like Tati does. I know Tati does a lot of demos as well. I don't mind doing clips of like swatching things on my face and stuff, but I don't really like sitting there and piling a crap ton of makeup on my face of a random brand that I've never tried before and then been like, don't buy it, because that's not fair on the brand. And I like being honest, but I don't want to be brutal. Start from like foundation, concealer, powders, bronzers, everything, and then yeah, okay. So the first product I really recommend is the Sephora Glow Foundation. This is the Glow Perfection Foundation. It says 10-hour moisture. I've only used this a few times, but I know straight away if a foundation works for me or not. Like the Fenty foundation, the first time I used it, it looked like shit. I tried it 3 more times after that and knew it wasn't not going to be good. As soon as I put a foundation on and go like that in the mirror, I know that I'm gonna like it. I've used this 3 times and I'm wearing it right now, and I love this. This is in the color medium 33 walnut. The only thing I don't like about this foundation is that it tends to oxidize, so I would always suggest you guys to go a shade maybe down, or just make sure that you're trying to color match yourself as close as you can to your shade. Even if it does oxidize, you can always make it work. I can make it work. Like it doesn't even look like it would have oxidized. Like I think it matches me perfect today, but honestly it does oxidize. The other thing that I like about it is it's a really nice natural glowy finish, but it's not like dewy. Like the LA Girl HD foundation, it's not like super full coverage and just like wet, but that foundation is a comfortable wet. More of like a natural, like glow from within, like I've got healthy skin, I've been drinking my water kind of thing, but it's not like you can look at someone and be like, you are oily. I really do like this foundation. I think it's beautiful. I like the formula. I like the packaging. It's in a glass bottle with a pump. I like the color range. The color range is really good. But they do oxidize just a little bit, so just keep that in mind. But I really do like this foundation. And I haven't seen anyone talk about it. And this was recently released here in Australia too. This is fairly new. So I'm not going to ramble on about this concealer too much, but this is the Sephora High Coverage Concealer. This is a natural finish concealer. The color cream. Even though it is a natural finish concealer, I definitely feel like this is more on the thicker, kind of cakier, full coverage side. But it still is beautiful. I really, really like this for like full beat days. It's definitely a concealer that you can feel on the skin, but it just makes you look like a doll, and I really do like this concealer, and this is super inexpensive as well. It's only like $23 from memory. They have a really good color range too in store, because I got this in store and I was just staring at all these colors and I was like, I picked this one, which is like white. Every 5 fucking minutes, I've got to check if my freaking lipstick's on my teeth. This was like such a win for me. Like I just saw this in store when I bought that concealer and I was like, I want to try more face powders. And I came across this and I'm so glad I did. This is the Sephora Micro Smooth Baked Face Powder. And this is in the color Matte Tan 35. So what I like to do with this powder is when I'm setting my under eye, with like a translucent powder or a setting powder or some sort, I like to use this to set the perimeters of my face, and it's slightly bronzed while still sets. I want to get this in an under eye, like a shade for my under eye and my face that matches me better than this shade. I also like using this all down the neck if my face isn't matching my neck, or if I need to bronze up. There's thunder. Pardon? Also, when I need to bronze up like my chest area or anything, I love to use this because it is like a micro baked. So it's got like a luminous, it's like a glowy kind of powder, but it's not like glittery. But it looks really healthy and really beautiful on the skin. Super pigmented, really good coverage for a powder. I'm pretty sure this is actually a powder foundation. Maybe it's not. I swear it is though. I don't know if any of this stuff is in stock. If it's not, sorry. That's another thing about Sephora in Australia. It is not okay for you to not have anything in stock at all times. And then as soon as you put it in stock, it just goes away. And did you know that our Sephora factory is in Singapore? Oldie but a goodie. But this is the bronzing powder in Caledonia 1. And this is light. So this is what it looks like. This is a super warm caramel bronzer. Sorry, I keep playing with my hair. This is a super warm caramel bronzer. It looks beautiful on the skin. It's a straight up matte. It's pigmented. It blends easy. It's not patchy. It's not choppy. It's beautiful. It's really nicely finely milled, so it's not like, you know what I mean, chunky looking on the skin. It's just beautiful. Has a nice scent too. If you're really fair and fairer than me, you won't rock this. This will look way too orange on you. But this was another one of those things that I was like, I'm just going to chuck it in the basket because it's like 20 bucks. And I used this I used this when I first got this for like easy 4 months straight. Like I still use it now, but just not as often. But it's such a good bronzer. So underrated. So underrated. You guys know the love affair. I don't even really need to talk about these too much, but their blushes are so freaking good. I love them. I've got 3 of them. I have Shame on You, which is a matte, like nudie kind of pink. Fascinated, which is like a really bright corally orange. It doesn't look that bright in the pan, but trust me, that's what it kind of looks like. The last one, which is So Euphoric, and I love these. They're the perfect blushes in my opinion. I think the shape of them, the amount of product you get, the compact is really, really pretty, and it's just like simple and like sleek, and it just fits in your collection so well. What I love the most about these blushes is they're super pigmented and easy to apply, but they're not overly pigmented like Ofra blushes. I love Ofra blushes, but they're very pigmented. So if you make a mistake, it's hard to erase it. Where with these, I feel like you could build these for days and you're just gonna make your glow and like color on your cheek, that flush color, look even more intense and just beautiful. I feel like you can't make a mistake with these blushes. My favorites. I love them. Do I have to say any more? I've based 2 videos off these now, and I haven't even mentioned them in a current favourites video, but because I'm mentioning them now, probably won't even mention them in a current favourites video. But these are the new Sephora highlighters that recently launched in Australia, and I cannot stress it enough. They are gorgeous. They are pigmented, highly reflective, wet looking, they're not chunky, glittery, they're smooth. I love these. And they're $26. Like, so cheap for a highlighter, because the drugstore doesn't even really have many highlighters, and the ones that I've tried are like so shit, except for the Maybelline one. That's the best in the world. Pins and needles. Now I have some lip products. I don't have that many from the Sephora collection, and I haven't tried any of their like little like bullet kind of lipsticks, but I've tried their matte lip stains. Now these are called the cream lip stains. I've got the colour, this is number 23 and this is number 24. These two, that's like a hybrid between Lolita from Kat Von D and Bow and Arrow, and this one's like a deeper version of Lolita. I love these. I think these are actually really, really beautiful. The colour, I want to get more nudes, definitely. The colour range is amazing. Like, they've got blacks, they've got blues, they've got heaps of beautiful deeper colours, they've got every type of like nude. I love the packaging, it's really sleek and beautiful. I love the applicator, it's really easy to apply. Oh, that's a beautiful deeper colour. They have that typical like vanilla, like cake batter kind of scent. That's what the 2 shades look like there. Definitely some fall colours, but I just really do enjoy them. They are quite drying on the lips, so just for me personally, I like to use like a lip liner underneath or top it off with like a deeper, darker gloss like I have today. But I really do enjoy these, and they're super inexpensive, and they're always on sale. Because Sephora as a company doesn't do sales much, but this brand is always got sales, obviously when they're discontinuing a product, and they're always bringing out more colours of these and then discontinuing the older colours. So these are always super cheap. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a few colours on the website right now for like $13. And my lucky last thing I want to talk about is this right here. Now, I hauled this a few months ago and never got back to you guys about it. This is the Sephora Outrageous Effect Volume Plump Effect Lip Gloss in number 2. Now, it's in this really cute packaging. It's like a stubby kind of cute little component with a really nice doe foot. It's like curvy, so it kind of curves your lip. Now, if you're not into plumping lip glosses, you won't like this. This is the most plumping lip gloss that I've found that I've been able to wear that's bearable. All the other ones I like want to get off my face straight away, where this one I can actually handle the tingliness. Definitely plumps your lips. Nothing too crazy, just gives them a little bit more fullness, a little bit more of like a, I don't know how to explain it. It's got like a minty kind of scent, and it's quite comfortable. After the tingling's gone away, it's really comfortable on the lips. It's quite an uber kind of thickish kind of formula. Like, it's not like uber thick, but it's like uber glossy and just like, no, I'm lying. It is uber thick, what it looks like right there. It is super comfortable, even though it is a thicker formula, and it doesn't really clump up or string too much. Just got to keep an eye on it, and if it starts getting a little bit gloppy, just wipe it off and reapply. But I really do like this lip gloss too. So that's it for my favourite Sephora collection products. If you guys have tried anything from Sephora that I have not mentioned, don't forget to leave it in the down bar so I can run out and buy it right now. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It actually helps me out so much. Or you can thumbs me down. You can thumbs me down if you want. I feel like there's literal trolls. When I upload a video, they wait for a fucking notification of me going, my new video's up, and they're sitting there going, oh, fuck you, fucking dislike. Anyway, if you guys have any video suggestions or you just want to have a chat, don't forget there is a comment box down below in this video. I'm always down there chatting to you guys. Also, subscribe if you're new here, because I just found out from my analytics that 84% of you aren't subscribed. So even if you're my friend, please make a Gmail account or a fucking Google account so you can subscribe to me. Like, don't be rude. I've got to go. My camera's dying. I love you guys, and I'll see you.